You ready? You sit. Sit. Yes, good girl. All right, we're just gonna get you warmed up first. All right, can you down? Good girl. Do a few puppy push-ups. Can you sit? Good girl. Down. Good girl. Can you sit? Good girl. All right. Leave it. What I'm going to do is put the treat on the ground. If she tries to go after it, I'm going to cover it up with my hand and body block her. When she moves away from it, then I give her another treat. Whoops. Good girl. When you drop something on the floor and you don't want them to get it, like, for example, medication, you know, they're not supposed to have certain things like Tylenol. Anything with acetaminophen in it is very, very bad for dogs. So let's say, oops, I dropped it on the floor. She doesn't go after it. She gets another treat. This teaches them impulse control and teaches them that they don't automatically get something just because it drops on the floor. Oops. Good girl. Yes, good job. Good girl. I'm going to pick that up. There it is. All right, good girl. When I drop something, I want to really like make it sound like a big deal, because if I drop something and I'm like, oops, you know, that's not a big deal. Good girl. So when I really drop something with a lot of emotion, they really aren't supposed to have that, you tend to make a bigger deal out of it. So in your voice, you want to make them think that, oh no, good girl. They're really not supposed to go after that. Just because I have, you know, a lot of emotion in my voice. Yay! Good job. Now, I've actually done this with her a couple times, so she knows a little bit. I want to actually do this with Shadow because he's actually never done this before. But you notice how, like, when I first started doing it, good girl. You just messed it up, didn't you? Yes, you did. That was a little bit too tempting. Oops. Yes, good girl. You redeemed yourself. So we've only actually done this exercise with her one time before, so just one mess up's not too bad. Oops. Good girl. Good job. You can have that. He's being so sweet, Warbell. I know. Warbell's off camera, but she's slightly over my shoulder. Oops. Good girl. Again, if you have to, you know, kind of warm them up to it, you put it on the floor. If they go after it, you put your hand over it so they know until they move away from it. Once they move away from it, then you give them another treat. This is just like a little training tree if you want to use something a little bit higher value, make it a little bit more difficult for them. But right now, this is the second time I've done this exercise with her. I'm not really doing anything too hard. Oops. Yes, good girl. Really make it a big deal when they don't go after it. That's like the best thing you've ever seen in your life. Like everything you do when, for example, your child starts taking their first steps, that's kind of the emotion you want to have behind your voice when they start doing something you want them to do. Oops. Yay, good girl. I'm going to try this. Yay, good girl. Good job. Yes, good job. Good girl. Come. Good girl. You want one too, Warbell? You can have one. Can you down? Yes, good girl. Can you sit? I got 2 sits out of the deal. Come on, sit. Yes, good girl. Can you down? Good girls. Good job. Whoops. Yay, good girls. Good job. If you've never worked with a clicker before, click, treat, click, treat, click, treat, until they get the hang of the click means I'm going to get a treat. It's a really, really good way of training. They learn it really, really quick and they pick up on it. Just like Pavlov's dogs, they ring a bell, they get fed. Good babies. You're being so good. Yes, you are. All right. And you can keep the training sessions really short, just like 5 to 10 minutes a day would be perfect. You want to offer me some more tricks? Come here. Sit. Shake. Yes, good girl. If you don't have a clicker, you can use a trigger word. Like I keep using the word yes. Yes is a good word. So whenever we say yes, we get a treat. I also use that with a dog whistle for recall. That works really well. Whenever we use the dog whistle, we get a really yummy treat. Good girl. Touch. Yes, good girl. Touch. No. Yes, good girl. Good job. That was so good. That was so good. Yee, that was a good girl. Good girl. You just learned that off the fly, didn't you? Yes, you did. That's a good girl. Say, Warbell knows that word. Warbell knows touch. Good girl. Yes. Good girl. Mwah. All right. Good job, girls. There you go. Say, well, we will work for treats, won't we? We will work for treats. This is my goodest girls. This is my goodest girls. See, Warbell, you are slightly off camera. Nobody can see you, honey. Come here. Say hi. Can you say hi to everybody? Say hi. I know. You little pink thing. There she goes. Now you can see her. Good girls. This is a good girl. Yes, you are. This is so good. This is so good. This is so good. Mwah. All right. Good job, girls. You earned it. You did. You earned it. I know. All right. Bye, everyone. That was our quick training trip for today.